For the boat pose, we're going to take a seat behind them. You might have actually seen this one in a range of promotional materials for Thai massage. It's a very common one. Take a seat behind them, bring your feet out and support the sacrum, and then we're going to bring one hand and then the other hand back so we have access. Now Joe's automatically done some internal rotation, but I'm actually going to start her out with a bit of external rotation. What that does is it introduces more of a dispersion of that tension through the chest. Having internal rotation really focuses the stretch through the anterior deltoid. Having more external rotation spreads that stretch out through more of the pectoralis muscles, okay? We're just taking a light grip of the wrists. We're not using the wrists to haul them back or anything like that. We're just supporting the wrists, and then I'm taking my feet, using the ball of my feet up in the lumbar region. As I gently begin to drive forward, I'm just using my contact at the wrists to prevent the shoulders from moving forward. So basically to prevent her from folding forward in space. And what we're going to do is we'll gradually take up space in this extension until it feels like it's a nice full stretch. Pause there for a moment and then return. You all right?
Yeah. Just had to change my foot positioning.
Okay. And then the next time we do it, we walk up just a little bit. We go again, driving the feet forward slowly, also a little bit up. So we drive forward and a little bit up with our feet. And that gives us a nice lift. We pause. And then we do that again. Now I've got about one more space, I think, where I can walk my feet up.
They're enormous.
Because my feet are a little larger, yes. As we drive forward and we lift, what I am using as my limit is the apex or the inferior angle of the scapula. If my feet are contacting the scapula, then all I'm doing is driving more stretch through the shoulder girdle, and that's not the only thing that I want to be happening here. So then I can work my way back down, release slowly, trying to make sure that I'm not yanking on the arms, I'm just supporting them, preventing them from running away. I drive forward and up. It's also a really nice addition, this boat pose is a really nice addition if you're spending a lot of time in seated. Because oftentimes in the seated position, we get that flexion or the slouching in the lumbar spine, and that becomes sort of a limiting factor. So if you can introduce this part way, it might extend the period of time that they can stay in a seated position. So there we go, I've worked my way back down into the lumbar region. Just remembering that your drive is forward and up a little bit. And then when we get back down to the ground, I'm going to keep that support, release the arms to the sides, a little squeeze of the shoulders.